Elsa Beskow was a famous Swedish author and illustrator of children's books. It was in 1894 that Beskow started to contribute to the children's magazine Jultomten. She ultimately began publishing her own books, doing both illustration and text. Overall, she would publish some 40 books with her own text and images. Beskow frequently combined reality with elements from the fairy tale world. Children meet elves and goblins, and farm animals talk with people. Central themes were the relationships between children and adults, and children's independent initiative. Her work depicted a happy home atmosphere in the Swedish countryside of the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Her first book, Sagan om den lilla gumman, the story of the little old woman, was originally published in 1897 and is one of the central works of Swedish children's literature. It is based on a traditional nursery rhyme, but Beskow made her own personal interpretation of it. She described how she, among other things, drew inspiration for the book from the English designer and illustrator Walter Crane, whose work she had seen at an exhibition in Stockholm in 1896. The book contains a cheerful charm and joy which creates a rare and special childlike feeling, which was rare for those times, in particular through various sound effects such as moo and meow. Through the book Tomtebobarnen, or The Tale of the Tomtebo Children, Elsa Beskow hoped to create a love among children for the smaller things in nature, such as moss, bark, and stones. She hoped that the pages would make a reader smell pine needles and pine resin. This image from the book shows the 3 children of the forest who have naughtily shadowed Grandpa through the trees, and full of curiosity, they watch as he raises a spear above the wily adder. It was popularly believed that little folk of the forest protected nature, and in Elsa Beskow's version, the gnome is ready to do battle, wearing armor made of fir cones and carrying a bark shield. Elsa Beskow often let nature come alive in this way, and the inspiration to her careful portrayal of the forest originated during a summer visit to Bergslagen. Elsa Beskow also illustrated different songs for children, which had been written by the composer Alice Tegnér. Elsa Beskow introduced both forests and humble meadow flowers as something typically Swedish. To this day, Swedish picture books lay the foundations for many a child's relationship with the natural world. Another children's song that she illustrated was Sov du lilla videung. For several generations, Elsa Beskow has been the undisputed queen of children's book illustrators. The secret behind her book's longevity is a balance between humor and pedagogy, a natural storytelling tone, and the right interplay between image and text. But it should be noted that she was among a group of women who were instrumental in improving the education of children, including Ellen Key, Selma Lagerlöf, who was a teacher and eventually won a Nobel Prize for Literature, and Anna Whitlock, to name but a few.